Who doesn't love a good surprise? Like me starting this video right away. Water yuzu? Lagerfeld? What a little surprise this was. Oh, good lord. I'd never smelled anything yuzu before, even though TLTG hyped this up a bunch of times, and it was super cheap, always in like the low $20 range, if you look at a discounter. If you look at a normal retailer, it's like 80, 90 bucks. But for $20, it's wonderful. But I didn't know that, and TLTG would go on and on about it, but I was like, what the heck is yuzu? That sounds like some fake phony stuff like bergamot or blackcurrant. All of these phantom fruits I've never seen in real life. Don't you dare for 1 second tell me you've ever seen a bergamot at the grocery store. You have not. Maybe in Japan there's yuzus flying around at every corner, but I've never seen a yuzu. No one's ever offered me a yuzu, so I didn't know what it was gonna flip and taste like. So why would I spend my money on a fragrance where I have no clue what the heck the dominant flipping note is? That just sounds like a gamble, like buying a scratch lottery ticket. And I'm a gambling man, and yeah, I guess I'm a gambling man because I bought this without knowing what flipping yuzu was. I just came to that realization. I guess if you would have asked me before this video, hey, are you a gambling man? I'd be like, no, what are you talking about? I haven't played poker in years. Get out of my face. But now, after this realization, I'm like, yes, I am a gambling man. I've gambled many times in my life. Many times. Many life decisions have been gambled on. And here we are talking about fragrances. So I guess in some backwards, back alley way, it all worked out, which is wonderful. Like this fragrance worked out for me. And if you're still watching this video, I really do appreciate you. I thank you. But anyways, yuzu, citrusy in a way that I've never really smelled before. I love it. Unique to my collection, which at this moment, when I get a scent profile that's unique, I love it. Even if I don't like it. Like, I'd rather get something like flippin' Jean Lone Noir that's insane and crazy instead of just like another random designer freshie like the My World Halloween. It just smells like fresh designer. It's great. As a gift, wonderful. But if it smelled like battery acid or something, that would have been a video. That would have been great. Because then I could have showed up in lists and been like, this smells like battery acid. But anyways, this smells great. It smells wonderful. And I really like it. But I could possibly see some younger bucks thinking this smells like their uncle. But I would normally tell you to verify with me down below if I am your uncle, but I'm definitely not your uncle. We'll roll with that for now. The next one we'll roll with, Shagaf Swiss Arabian. This one too has a funny little note in there. Unlike any citrus fragrance I've ever smelled. It's not like mind-blowingly do backflips down the street, but it has a note of Chinese orange in there. Not Mandarin orange, Chinese orange. And I guess the flippin' oranges are different in China. I don't know, I've never been. I love Chinese food, and Japanese food, and Thai food, and almost any ethnicity food I've tried on some level I like. But anyways, the Chinese orange gives it this twist that I've never really smelled before. And this fragrance goes as low as like $12. It's not a full 100 ml, it's like a 75 ml, but it's really nice. The whole bottle, everything is wonderful, and it has a unique scent profile. And I actually kind of wore this fragrance a little bit last summer, because it had a unique scent profile. Yeah, it's great. And if you're a flippin' collector gambler, like I now know that I am, well, this might be worth the gamble. Because like I'm saying, it surprised me. Because I looked at the notes, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's gonna be a freshie. Who cares? And then I got it, and I was like, oh, unique. Wonderful. And the next thing that's wonderful is you hitting that flipping like button, that subscribe button, please. Well, we're trying to get to 1900 flipping billion subscribers in the next 27 minutes, and I can't do it without you. I could talk about the fragrances, but I can't hit all those buttons. It's free. Please hit those buttons. I appreciate you. The next thing I appreciate is easy for sending me this sample of By the Fireplace here. Could we zoom in? There it is. A little By the Fireplace. This was a surprise, because when I smelled it in the store, it was in a sniff session. I think my nose was starting to give out to some notes, because when I smelled this in the store, I got no sweetness. All I smelled was a literal fireplace. Like literally just burning fire. But when I got this cute, delicious little bottle here, and I did the resmell for the video, which you guys could watch, it smelled much sweeter. I preferred it much more than what I remembered when I did the first smell. And I liked it way more than Amir Al Oud. Intense oud. Oud spelled differently. That one has a sweetness in there. The sugar could come off in kind of a funny way. Some people describe it as old man. And yeah, I guess I could see an old man smelling kind of sugary and musky. But this smelled fiery and sugary and musky all at the same time, I guess. I don't know, it's pretty wonderful. But either way, the point of the video is that fragrances that surprised me, on the resmell, this surprised me. Because I was expecting to just smell fireplace, which is what I smelled the first time. To just be like, yeah, whatever, alright, fireplace. Which they nailed, cool. But then no, it was much sweeter and much nicer than what I remembered. And a surprise in the opposite way, we actually don't really have any busts on this list, but I pulled this out, so this is like the one little surprise in the kind of bust category, because I thought it was going to be really nice, but it's not. Jazz Club? I thought it was just gonna smell like the most sexy, delicious date fragrance ever. Like, I don't know, like the one or something, just amazing. Then I smelled it and I'm like, no, it smells like cigarettes and like a woman's lotion or something. And if you go look, there's like a bunch of women that think this is like a woman's fragrance. Even on this video, I actually might have made it a members video because I think I went too off the rails in that video. Rule of thumb, if a video becomes a members video within a day, there's a good chance I went off the rails in that video and you just missed it. But anyways, in that video, I was making fun after I saw that some people were saying it's a woman's fragrance, and I was like, who would want their woman to smell like a flipping ashtray? And some woman left me a comment like, I wear this all the time, my boyfriend loves it, or something. I don't know. You can go see the comment, it's there. But I was like, what? Are you serious? I couldn't believe that, but this was a surprise in the other way. It smelled like literally an ashtray and like a woman's moisturizer. Super bizarre fragrance. To me personally. If you love it, like that woman who says she loves it and her boyfriend loves it, cool. Maybe I'm just tripping. But one that I'm not tripping about, and I feel like I've already seen the price go up at least $5. Flippin' Italia, this is a nice little surprise. Naxos, I'd never smelled Naxos, so I didn't know what to expect. But if Naxos was a flippin' human, I would love them. They could move in. We could be pickleball friends. Yes, I started playing pickleball now. I'm addicted. I beat the guy who showed me how to play, and I'm sucked in now. It's over. The first time I ever played, I did a lob serve, and then I saw a video later that the greatest player just unveiled the lob serve. I'm like, I did it in the first match I've ever played in. So I guess I found my new calling as the future pickle god. If anyone lives in the desert and wants to pickle with me, let me know. And while we're pickling, I'll be smelling like Italia if it's under 100 degrees, because this has some body on it. It's definitely got some creaminess in here. Oh, it's so good though. But there's something about the honey and the tobacco in this fragrance that really reminds me of Lamal Elixir or the Kingdom. Not as minty. This doesn't have the mint, but on my skin, when this dries down, I feel like I get little hints of Lamal Elixir. And I feel like I like this one more because it doesn't have the mint. And although I don't mind mint, sometimes the mint, especially in like the Hawas Elixir, I feel like I have like an extra minty batch. It can come off like a little toothpastey. So sometimes mint doesn't fully work out for me, but this just has the honey and the tobacco. And it gives me little reminders of Lamal Elixir. And I don't really hear people saying that, but that's the kind of the vibe I get. And I really want to smell Naxos. And I'm sure this is going to be the year of like 100 Naxos clones. Now that this is blowing up, you will see lots and lots of Naxos clones. That's 100% for sure. But anyways, this was a nice surprise. I could see it being a little sharp, possibly too sweet for some noses. Like you could even see when I did the first smell, like every few sniffs, I was like, oh, like it was like hitting my nose in like almost like a sharp sweetness kind of way. But then it would go smooth, like, oh, it's just crazy. But overall, I love it. The way it smells in the air, beautiful. The sillage, beautiful. But like sticking my nose right up to my skin, every couple of whiffs, I'm like, oh, it's like a little thick. But it's okay. I like it a little thick. Don't worry about it. The next one here that came off a little thick that I wasn't expecting. Because people are trashing on this, saying, oh, all the influencers are paid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no one's even sent me a free fragrance. Feel free to pay me if you want to, Bella Vita. Or we could partner on Cactus Juice Intense for Men. But CEO Man Intense, I paid for it. Smells like Azaro The Most Wanted. It smells like Stronger With You. I get a lot of Stronger With You on the dry down. Definitely Azaro also. Really sexy. Beautiful date night fragrance. And I think tomorrow's video might be something along the lines of sexy date night. And you might see this in tomorrow's video too. Because it's beautiful, and it's sexy, and it's wonderful, and I didn't know what to expect. I thought I was going to get like CEO, man. I was expecting like some type of Sauvage Barbershop Fougere, or something throwback kind of, or possibly like a Tarathi Blue kind of vibe, super musky grapefruit, but no. Azaro, sexiness, Stronger With You, want to make out with myself kind of vibe. Another little surprise here. Odyssey, Wild One. Because this is the straight Savage with a U spelled all fancy, DNA. I mean, I like it. I like Fougeres. I like barbershops. But I don't like, dude, flipping backflips down the street. Like, it's not my go-to everyday scent. I mean, the King isn't the King for a reason. That's pretty much what I wear. And right now I'm wearing a lot of the 180p. But Wild One, it's got that Savage spelled with a U spelled all fancy DNA mixed with a blue. Versace Dylan Blue, little BDC kind of vibe. But wonderful combination. I mean, Dylan Blue mixed with Savage? I mean, are you kidding? Pretty flipping win combo. And that fragrance is like $20. So that was a surprise because I was expecting it to kind of just straight be a Fougere. And it had a nice little twist on it. Same goes with this one. I didn't know what to expect, actually. And it's been sold out. I think it's because of me. I'm sorry. Wait for it to come back in stock and wait for it to be in the flipping high teen range or low 20. I think when I first saw this, it was like 22 and I may have caught it on a deal at like 18 or something. The Icon Elixir. Antonio flipping Banderas. And I don't know if they were like going for Scandal or whatever, but to me this is Scandal meets Baccarat. It's like an orangey Baccarat. That's the vibe I get, which I was not expecting, which is pretty crazy, which means they definitely asked Antonio, hey Antonio, like what fragrances are you wearing right now? And he definitely sent them a picture of Scandal and Baccarat, because that's what this smells like, which I think is great. And like I said, I was not expecting it. And I love the way it looks. It's wonderful. Cool little bottle right there. But I believe it's sold out and or the price is jacked up. So just wait like a week or two or three. Get it in the high teen, low $20 range. If you like the Baccarat vibe, you're good. The next one, it was one of those ones, shout out to Mike Jones, because we got me, him, and a whole bunch of people got this Rayhan Aquatica and the Rayhan Tropical Vibe for $17. Yeah, you heard me right. Both of them for $17. It was like a glitch. And they had multiple glitches. Mike actually got a whole bunch of glitches. And then for sure, for like 2 days, me and Mike were like, they're going to cancel the order. We were both convinced, like, there's no way they're going to fulfill these orders. Like, clearly they made a mistake. It was Beauty House, I believe. And then all of a sudden we got an email, shipped. We're like, what the heck? And also within like 2 hours of this being for sale for $17, like the two of them for sale together as a combo pack for $17, that combo pack went up to like $70 or something. Like someone obviously put a 1 in by mistake. So I mean, who knows how many they sold at that price, but a couple of us got one. And if you did, then you were pleasantly surprised, because I don't know, I thought this was gonna be trash. I had no clue what this fragrance was gonna be, because I don't know if I knew it was a glitch. Mike knew. I just thought it was probably just a crappy fragrance. It was gonna smell like flipping garbage, like literal leather or flipping gasoline. And I got this and it was like this limey, wonderful treat that I love. But it was much limier on the second, third time I smelled it. Like I think on the first time I smelled it, it was giving me a little bit more of a tropical vibe. And it does have a tropical kind of vacation vibe. But now when I smell it, it's very limey. And yes, the lime does fade and it gets more creamy. But to me, it's a key lime pie. The meringue of a lemon meringue pie. So like a key lime pie, like that's what it smells like to me. And I think it's wonderful. And it's definitely one that I've been enjoying and that I actually might wear today. I thought I was going to wear the Italia, but oh no, I wanted to wear the Yuzu. Crap, I'm going to have to wear all of them somehow. But anyways, moving on and moving on. Well, this next one up here, controversial. A lot of you don't like it. A lot of you think it smells like a tire. And I'm shocked that I don't think it smells like a tire, to be honest with you. Even smelling it out of the atomizer, it kind of smells like a tire. But I love it. I flippin' love it. Buddy Alud. And again, I know a lot of you hate it. And I didn't buy it for like 2 years because one of my favorite influencers said it smelled like BO to them. So I didn't buy it because I'm like, he said it smelled like BO. Why would I spend any money on something that smells like flipping BO? And then like I always say, I heard a lovely young lady say this smelled like the guy version of BR540. Which got my little antennas peaking because I love BR540. I mean, love it. And this popped up for sale. For $16. Yeah, I find the good deals. But for $16, me being the gambling man that I now know that I am, I gambled. And I got it, and I sprayed it, and I was like, oh, no flipping way, it's BR540. That's crazy. Not all the way there, of course, and a lot of you will not agree. If some of you are already furiously typing, you are crazy, I'm unsubscribing, this is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. Before you do, just let me show you this one little nugget right here. This is our almighty fragrance savior over here, Jensen, also corroborating that some people find that Oud for Glory, Oud for Greatness has some similarity to BR540.
Is because some people find a similarity between Oud for Greatness and BR540, so you can kind of connect all the dots there.
So there you have it. I'm not going insane. Although later in that clip, he goes on to say he doesn't agree. And again, I know a lot of you also agree with him. They don't smell the same, but there's something about the saffron in BR540 and in this that smells similar. But I will say I've never worn this out in public. I wear 1 million in public, pretty much, or something fresh. Polo 67 EDP, Polo Red. But let me know what you think down below. What are some surprises? I want to know. And I want to see you hitting all those buttons if this video made you smile, because that would really make me smile. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I truly mean that. I love you, I appreciate you all, and bye for now, baby.